Have you painted this room, or is this?
No, this is. I
okay.
painted it 2 years ago.
Oh, right, yeah. It feels like it looks different. Oh, it's got all this stuff in it now.
I think I am going full salmon.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe how hard it is to get a couch, dude. They really got the couches on lock. The fastest couch you can get is this new thing. It's called a boneless couch.
What's that?
It's like those mattresses that come in a little bag and they open up huge.
Oh, wow.
They're from Temu. It's everywhere now. Everybody's going the boneless couch on TikTok. Boneless.
That's what it's called?
It's called the boneless couch. There's nothing in it.
It's just like a box.
Yeah, it's
like
a box
expands.
that you open, just like an air.
Wow.
Just like a regular mattress now.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Dude, I don't trust that for a couch. I want some legs. I don't want my couch on the ground.
So it's just, there's no parts in it?
No, it's really low, too. It's like this high.
Oh, wow.
And then the back's this high. So you want to lean back, you know?
Everything is, I feel like everything is made for little kids now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing is actually made for like a grown adult to actually like sit on. Everything is it's like a little chair like that.
They got the biggest boneless couch, dude. I want it. Would fit in here, too. It's $3,000. You could fit like 7 people on it.
What happens if you get the couch and it doesn't, and something's wrong with it?
Yeah, I read the reviews. That happens all the time.
How do you send it back?
You
can't get it back in the box.
Never.
Wow.
No, you can't do nothing. You got to live with it. The people post pictures. The back's all saggy. I seen one. She's like, look at my child. He can't even sit, and he's all sunk in the couch. It's like the couches are $600.
Oh, wow. Are you trying to get like a good couch? Or
I wanted a good couch is down the street for $3,000. I'm not trying to do that. But what I did want to do was like a $600 couch, $700, like something that IKEA could snap together. Dude, you can't. It's a month wait.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to like pay one of those furniture delivery people.
It's too much money.
Who's got some sort of hookup.
They got Bob's Furniture, but you Uber back or IKEA, then that's a $300 Uber.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to end up paying like double the price of the couch just to
get it. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Even just to get this TV back. Do you know how hard? I had 7 Uber drivers give up.
Wow.
One dude, he told me, he's from Guyana or something. He said, this is nothing.
You got this whole TV in yourself?
Yeah, it's light. It only weighs like 70 pounds.
But I mean, still, just like your arms. Wow.
Dude, you should have seen the box.
Oh, yeah.
The box was twice the size.
Wow.
I thought they accidentally gave me an 80-inch.
Just this kind of stuff, though, any of this kind of talk about getting a couch, getting furniture in, it just makes me not want to get anything. You know what I mean?
Well, you're going to need it, though.
I mean, but it's like I've been in my place for years now, and there's just been stuff that I've been meaning to buy for like 4 or 5 years. And it's just like, I can't do it. I'll sit somewhere else because it's like.
Well, you don't even own a TV, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like my TV. I haven't. I was supposed to mount my TV like 6 years ago. I just never got around to it. But it's like, especially for like a couch, because knowing the second I get it in the apartment, I know in my head eventually I'm gonna have to get rid of this.
Throw it away.
But even then, though, even throwing something away is a pain in the ass. Because then you got to get it out the door. You got to get down the steps. And you gotta like arrange for when to put it on the sidewalk. And it's like I can't deal with it.
See, I'm lucky here. This is a bigger building. I know you if you do something, everybody knows you did it. There's 100 people that live in these 2 buildings I'm in. I could throw away anything. They don't get. The one day I thought I was gonna get in trouble. I didn't know I had 5 microwaves here. So I was opening up the closet. There was a microwave. There's a microwave in this dude's bedroom. Every single one was broken. I started throwing them away day by day because I'm like, you can't just throw out 5 microwaves.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Because then you end up having to call 311 if you want to do it legitimately, and then it's like you got to get permission to throw each microwave away.
See what they do here? They put it in the back. I mean, this big Italian dude, and this junk removal company comes. I think they pay him for it. I don't know. They come take everything.
Yeah. The second, even just like little stuff, it makes me not want to buy anything anymore.
But your life needs to be comfortable.
It's comfortable, but it's just like I'd rather have the knowledge that I don't have to get rid of this than to actually get it into place.
See, what's killing me is
even buying like a new microwave. My microwave's been broken for years.
The thing that kills me about buying shit is I don't have steady income. So I'm like, anytime I buy something, my stomach hurts for a week.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's also one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm going to get around to it eventually, and then maybe it's like, look, if I've gone this long without a microwave, I don't actually need a microwave.
I don't want microwaves in my house. I don't trust them.
Even I wouldn't want to get a chair.
I can't throw that out. I don't want to.
Yeah. I just don't want any of this shit ever. If somebody gives me books, it's like, I don't want this.
Oh, dude, who's giving you books?
People give me books, and it's like, people think they're being nice when they give you a book to read, or they're like, here, take this. It's like an old coat.
Yeah.
Or it's like, some sort of like kitchen appliance. And it's like, all you're doing is giving me homework for eventually having to figure out how to throw this shit out.
Yeah, dude, I bought a book for this girl. It's the worst mistake I ever made in my life. I still have it. We were talking. She messaged me about stories. She goes, hey, your podcast stories are interesting. I'm doing stories. Can we meet up? So I told her, I said, hey, sometimes it's hard to think of a story, but this book I have it's got these little prompts that kind of remind you of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, it was from Amazon. I was like, I'll buy you one. She's like, oh, really? And she didn't want this fucking book. I wish she would have just told me. I buy the book. Somebody steals it, right? Because at my building, dude, the Amazon people leave the shit on the sidewalk most of the time.
Right.
So if somebody steals the book, I'm in DR. I'd see the package was delivered. I never get it. I go to Target. I find the book. They don't have it. Go to another Target. I'm like, I can't wait to give this girl this fucking book. Dude, it's been 2 months, and she's always busy. What should I do now? Just say, fuck it?
Hey, that's just not, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
That's why it's like everybody needs to just take care of their own stuff. Nobody should give anybody anything in this city.
Right.
Giving people stuff, that is for when you got a house. That's for when you got a garage that you can throw it in.
Yeah.
Not when you have a place that's limited. You only got one closet right there. It's like if it can't fit in there, it's like then it's just out.
I can't stand when you get those people that are like, hey, I'm struggling. Like, I had my own apartment a couple times in my life in New York. I had one in the Bronx, which was pretty cool. I kind of got that through a loophole. The one in West Village, though, I'd have friends like, hey, can I just stay with you 2 weeks? And they move in an entire apartment of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that ain't how this works.
Right.
Like,
yeah, this is emergencies only.
Yeah, you're sleeping on my couch for 2 weeks.
Right.
Now you can't do it. You got to actually be a little heartless in the city. Like, I got 3 friends right now. I got the place. They're like, oh, dude, I'm coming. Me and my girl, my 4 kids are coming up for the week. I'm like, nah. Now, I would let someone like my brother come, but not somebody I haven't seen in 15 years, you know?
Yeah. And you got to hang out with him. Then he's got stuff that he leaves, and you're not sure if you want to throw it out.
Oh, I throw it out.
Or if he's coming back.
Dude, that shit goes right in the garbage.
And next thing you know, you got an Instant Pot. Some fucking Chinese blender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to pick up one of those bad boys.
Yeah.
They got these little $10 blenders at Target right now, like Hamilton Beach.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's another one of those things where the second you buy it, it's like now you just got it. And then it's like it's a little bit too nice to just straight up throw in the trash. So now you just... Yeah, I mean, if you go to, like, Goodwill, there's, like, 1,000 of those fucking things sitting around.
Dude, how was that battery low? That was fully charged.
And more of this is what China's doing to us.
Dude, it really is. Fucking $100 battery.
This used to be a union job.
I think batteries for cameras only last a few years and you have to replace them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going on.
You're supposed to, you use this a lot, so this gets worn down.
Both batteries.
Nothing works in this country.
I super glued that.
See what happens when this TV breaks.
It was $300.
Exactly.
It has a year warranty.
All you got to do at that point, but it's like you got a year warranty, but then you got to how do you send it back?
Dude, you ain't sending this thing back.
Exactly. If this shit breaks a little bit, then you're just stuck with a big ass broken TV.
Don't kick it.
That is trouble. No, well, these TVs, they get like the colors get fucked up on like the corner, or you end up with like a line, and where it's like the kind of thing where it's like, all right, I guess I'll just live with it.
Oh, don't jinx me, man. I love this thing, dude. I bought it. The Panasonic or the Samsung is known for the better coloring. This is like a gaming TV, so the specs are way up.
Right.
And, dude, it's such a difference from, like, that shit TV I fucking had.
See, I was telling you, when that guy gave you that TV for free, and you were all excited when it was, like, this big TV. It's like, no, the reason people get rid of shit because it sucks. Everybody in the city wants to get rid of their TV. But it's like, it's hard to you can't actually legally throw away a TV.
I look at things like a $300 TV, like a guy like me, that was 2 nights out on dates with a girl. It's like, that's nothing, really. I'm saving money.
Well, TVs are so cheap, too, anyways.
Yeah, it's like, I'll actually save money by having a girl watch this with me.
Right, that's what
I don't got to go out. Yeah.
This is a moneymaker.
Bro, this is a moneymaker for real.
It's called an investment.
It is.
Yeah, it's basically like buying a stock.
And girls, you know how many Jewish girls love watching Seinfeld on this thing?
Right, yeah. You can watch the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the World Cup starts. Man.
Yeah, dude, I got some pants that almost fit. Isn't that something? People don't realize the difference of life from
Well,
5'8".
I'm so glad that you're at least admitting that those other pants didn't fit.
But you know,
this is what it looks like when your ankles are finally hidden from public view.
They say you should wash them before you get them hemmed.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't want to go to these tailors over here, though. They fuck my shit up. I need an Italian tailor. I swear it's like barbers, dude.
Well, you got to go to Little Italy or like the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
One of those places where they do suits and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like a little like 4'11" guy. Like
There is on Clinton Street. There's a guy.
Yeah, that's where I got my suit.
He's great.
Yeah.
A little paisan. He's expensive, but.
So you think you're gonna be like? You still looking for like a job right now, or you?
I mean, I got TaskRabbit as much as it sucks.
Oh, you're back on it?
I'm going to start. Yeah, I have to. I got to make some money. Man's got to post.
Yeah, what do you think you're going to be doing?
Building bullshit IKEA furniture.
You're getting back in the game?
Yeah, well, remember last time I did it, I did make $1,000 in 2 days, but I had to work my ass off 15 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
You know, you got to earn it on TaskRabbit. I'll never forget, dude, that they were like, oh, the other guy's getting it. He got his stuff done way quicker. I was like, dude, he had his whole family. It was his kids, his wife. They brought food. They were cooking. I'm like, you can't compete with TaskRabbit now. If somebody could bring 7 workers for the price of one.
Right. Well, that means that guy has an operation.
Yeah.
All he has to do is 7 times as many jobs. And it's like, you clear the money.
Yeah.
And
Kids were building the IKEA.
Wow. That's what you think you're going to end up doing again? Shelves and stuff?
Everything's IKEA because the mounting is just too hard to get booked on.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to build the shelves anymore because it sucks.
Oh, right.
So you could at least build IKEA furniture always because the pay is so low. When you do the math, you're making like $7 an hour.
Wow.
I'm gonna see what I can find. Maybe shadow bartend somewhere. I mean, dude, I've been writing my ass off. I've been awake 3 days working on this YouTube. When I focus on shit, I really do.
Right.
So like, I got 3 videos recorded. Guys, follow YouTube.
Imagine if you were obsessed with getting a fucking job.
Yeah.
Stay up 3 days getting a damn job.
Yeah. What would I get though?
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, you never
bullshit.
know. If you were actually like, looking out there for stuff.
When push comes to shove, I'll do a little bit of this. I'm going to see what's up with this bar. I'm about to produce some shows at the Pair. I got to see what type of money I make.
Yeah.
It's got to be daytime if I get a job.
They can get a job in the daytime.
I wish I can find something like you. See, they ain't going to hire a guy like me for something like that.
Oh, they will.
You think so?
Absolutely. They'll hire anybody.
You never know.
I mean, the problem is that you're kind of far from those kinds of jobs. That's not going to happen. That's not a Manhattan gig. That's
know
like
what job
a outer borough kind of gig.
I want to see how much this job pays, even though it'd be boring as hell, and I don't know if I'd get it anyway. But being the security guard at the ATM for the 2 hours from like 6 till 10.
In the vestibule.
Yeah.
That guy is never doing shit.
He's always on the phone talking to somebody.
Yeah. I can hear him watching like conspiracy videos on TikTok.
They won't even open up the door for you. They're not allowed. The job literally is do nothing.
Yeah. Well, you're there. You are only there for a little while, and then they just lock up.
A little bit of money.
I think that's the kind of job, though, where you got to sit through like a security like training class or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they give you like a quiz at the end.
Tell you not how to sexually harass people.
Yeah. And then your job is just you fucking sitting around.
I'd work at one of these dispensaries that pays. Some of them pay $22 an hour. Everyone I went to the one. He's like, "Well, have you studied this in school? The chemicals of marijuana." I'm looking, dude. There's a 20-year-old girl behind the counter. I'm like, did she study the fucking? You think she went to school for cannabis, bro?
Well, that's another thing though. I think you take a class from the state where it's like the DMV.
Really?
Where you have to, you got to go through like training where they like give you. I think it's just like a bunch of like, it's kind of like sexual harassment training where you just sit through a long ass video, and then at the end you got to fill out a quiz.
Wow.
But then if you fuck up the quiz, then you were just there for nothing, and you feel real dumb.
My dream job would be bartender, but these bars I went to, it's one of those jobs that's like, I don't know how anybody makes money. I talked to I know a guy over here. He said he might fuck with me a little bit on a slow night, but when you actually go see the real life of it, you're like, there's 2 people in the bar. Like, nobody's drinking anymore.
Well, there's real busy bars, but the problem with like good bars is those people are going to be like, they're not giving you a job there.
Right.
They're keeping those jobs to themselves.
Yeah.
Same thing with like waiting tables in the city. It's like any place that actually pays good, the people stay there for years.
I will never be a good enough server to ever compete with these pro servers. I've tried it. Dude, it's too hard. You got to be fast. You got
sizzling fajitas.
Oh, not even that. It's just know that too, but carrying 11 plates, knowing all the rules. I mean, these guys will come out 2 arms of plates. You could speak like Italian. You know about the wines, the fucking what's in the tahiki sauce.
Well, you're smoking cigarettes and like serving 10 tables at once.
Yeah.
And you're spinning in circles with sizzling fajitas.
And you get moving.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You gotta get a job around like a bunch of dudes at like a gym. You know what I mean?
Now that would be a cool job.
That would be sick. If you were like at the front desk of a gym.
Yeah.
Somebody is like, hey, this fucking guy won't get off the treadmill. And you gotta go there and you gotta tap him on the back. It's like, hey, buddy.
You think I can get a job like that?
Check the sign. Yeah, one of these, especially if it's like not like a Crunch Blink Fitness, but like a mom and pop kind of gym where it's like fucked up and there's no air conditioning.
Yeah.
They got those gyms. It's like Ricky's or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vinny's. And it's just like upstairs above like a deli. And you just go in there, you know, it's the kind of place where everybody, it's like $15 a month and there's no cardio.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Everybody's in there just pumping old ass iron.
Can you imagine if I had some big arms? That was my job, just to lift old weights all day.
Yeah, you're re-racking the thing. It's like I'm always telling you about working at a bar. Your job has to be with the towel where you're going like this.
Yeah,
but you're not really doing shit. You just look like you're doing shit.
How much did it suck? I'm scarred from having so many bad bosses. When you went back to work, like for an actual boss.
Yeah.
Versus independent, there had to be a level of like, oh, God.
I had a nice easing in period because I was kind of like there by myself for a long time. Now it's more like a regular job. But like, it takes a second to adjust because you're used to,
boss.
You're used to just bouncing around, especially because I was used to doing TaskRabbit. So I was like all over the city. I was going on little adventures.
You were.
And then eventually it's like, once you start working a regular job, now I go to the same place every day. And you see the same place. I go to the same deli and get bagel every morning or something, but it's money wise it comes out so much better when you're just steadily working every day as opposed to constantly trying to chase things down.
Yeah,
constantly lining up, this person canceled, I gotta rush to this. It's like it's all that in between shit that you don't get paid for. That's what ends up killing you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going through now. I need
that's
a job.
What just people end up, someone's letting you down, you're waiting around for somebody to text you back and 4 hours go by. And it's like, you could have been on the clock. Would have been better off at Panda Express.
You know, it's crazy. I think the lowest you can make in New York anyways is like $17 an hour now. Yeah.
That's minimum wage now.
So you get a decent job at $20 an hour, you get lucky somewhere?
Even $20 an hour is not very good.
What should I try to get an hour? What should I negotiate for?
Oh, it depends on what the, if there are other tips involved or if it's like
no tips. Let's just say a regular job.
If you were working at like a gym, like a mom and pop, that's gonna be like $20 tops.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like I'm saying though, $20 an hour, that is not very good money for living in New York City.
Yeah, you're right.
That is still like probably Medicaid, food stamps level.
Damn,
of
you
money.
think I can get somewhere for $30?
I mean, that's not that. You don't actually have any work experience.
Yeah, it's true. I can't read that good. Yeah.
But I mean, you haven't actually had a job in a long time. So it's like when you don't have a job, you don't have any, there's going to be somebody who qualifies more than you.
I know a girl, she was telling me she just got $10,000 to do a brand deal. She's got less followers than me. I'm like, dude, why don't I get these numbers? I get off for $300.
Yeah, I tried to negotiate that brand deal for like fucking 12 grand. And then like, I think it ended up being like a scam. It's out there though. If you really like, that's what you got to start feeling around. You got to start when you're talking to these little restaurants. It's like, hey, what I'll make a little video for you. We do a little mix and match.
Yeah, I was thinking
I'll wipe the tables. I'll make a little video for you.
I'll get my foot in the door that way.
Little this, little that. Yeah. People want to, but it's like, imagine if you just had a bunch of shit lined up. If you do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you just get in, then you know the guy.
Yeah.
Then you find out his secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got a little bit of leverage.
You start telling them, my thing with these deli guys is politics. No matter what's going on with politics, you just talk shit about it.
Can you believe we're in Yemen?
Yeah, deli guys, they fucking, it's always the people with the heaviest accents that are the most patriotic because the shit they had to go through to get here.
Right.
They'll be like, you believe this fucking guy? This Trump I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, they always got their phone is like their speaker is on full, and it's like their fucking machine gun sounds.
Yeah.
And they're on WhatsApp talking to a guy who's firing a gun right now.
Dude, I was talking shit about Trump with this guy at my deli. I had like 14 chicken strips on my sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they were getting older or if we're just tight now.
That's what's funny, though, is that you think about like where you could get a job. Can you imagine trying to get a job at a deli?
Never.
How? But it's like, what is even the application process?
They want to see you make some sandwiches, bro.
You couldn't get the job done.
I couldn't.
They wouldn't hire a white guy.
No. Well, first off, you need a skilled deli guy. That is not an easy job.
Nah,
I mean,
these people are fucking incompetent. The thing that you need is you got to be somebody's brother.
nah, dude.
They're not
Deli
just
work
hiring-
is hard, bro. They're cooking all that shit.
But they're like fucking sloppy with it, and they always fuck up my sandwich. They're not actually. This doesn't actually require skill. It requires desperation.
We gotta just disagree, dude.
It's somebody. No, they were always ripping you off too.
I can't cook. I mean, you gotta be able to make the cook. Those deli guys make all that food you're looking at.
Right.
It's not easy.
But the actual job, most of the job is just them fucking standing there and like flipping eggs and shit,
That's just what you see.
and it's all sloppy. No, you've seen the food that you get. It's fucked up.
Yeah, but they're making that shit
You're
from
always
scratch.
complaining about what? You're making turkey from boar's head? No, they're just
They
slicing.
got the cutlets.
Yeah, that's just not. Most of that stuff comes from Cisco. That's all just mostly just pre-made stuff.
Is it?
Yeah. The fucking drunk guy behind the counter does not know how to make all of this fucking pesto chicken
I thought
stuff.
they were making all
Nah,
that shit.
Some of it is. I mean, they cook like a big mound of bacon in the morning, and they just pull from that. But most of the stuff that's in that deli counter, that all came from like a catering company.
Dude, my deli guy over here at Five Brothers, dude, I'm telling you, this motherfucker got some skill. Them sandwiches are great.
Yeah.
You
But
need the
my
right
point,
deli guy.
My point, though, is that that's not a job you can apply for.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That is a job that you got to know. That it's like the owner's brother, or it's somebody who is like in debt to somebody else, and this is how you're going to work off your debt.
And it depends on the deli. Like those fast delis, though, you need a guy that could be like, whack, 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 whack.
You do, except you can also have a guy who's fucking drunk. And it's like, what's anybody going to do? They're
Yeah.
still going to buy you bacon, egg, and cheese. It's like,
People always fall off when the boss leaves.
eh.
Like the deli that you went to and got that burger where the boss is real nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I went there the other day. I'm trying to get an orange juice. Nobody knew nothing. I'm like, when was this made?
There's a bunch of people working there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boss isn't there as much. I feel like it fell off.
But that's the kind of place too where it's like it's not like a regular job. That's what I'm saying. You go to Panda Express, they're training people.
Right.
And it's like you fill out an application, they'll check your references, they'll do a little interview, and you get like a shirt with like your name on it.
Yeah.
That's not the process at a deli. It's not like a profession. It's a cash gig. I bet
Yeah,
most of these
guaranteed.
deli owners probably don't even know the real name of their employees.
I bet you.
They probably don't. Nothing is written down anywhere. At the end of the shift, at like 2:30 in the morning, somebody just beep beep beep, and they just take $80 out of the register, and it's like, yeah, I don't know you, you don't know me.
And the guy, well, also, you know, those deli guys are taking that food back home to their family, so the pay is probably not that good. They pay them in chicken.
Well, these guys too. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these guys, it's like they just got to the country, and this is just like this is like a friend of a friend kind of networking gig, but it's like that's not. There's so many jobs in the city where if you actually are in a situation where you're looking for employment, you can just cross that off the list.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not getting that. When you walk by there's like if you go to like a nice like Soho, Williamsburg area, and there's like a fancy like gallery
Yeah.
where it looks like there's like nothing in there. There's just like 2 paintings on the wall and like a bunch of empty space, and there's some girl behind a desk. You're not getting that job either.
You know,
No, they are hiring that girl.
it is wild. These, yeah, I mean, you got to hire off looks. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. It's like, hey, man, if I own a business, it helps. You know, you get one of those Soho-y, artsy people. You need somebody to fit that area.
Exactly. I mean, you're paying somebody who's not even going to do shit, but you still need them to match the decor.
My thing is, you know what job I fit in, I could get anywhere, is washing cars. It's like I just look like that guy.
That would have worked back home. That wouldn't work here.
I think they'd still let me
They're
do
hiring,
it.
it would be you and 20 dudes from Guatemala.
Yeah, you're right.
It would not be. This is not a white guy job in New York City.
But they'd
You
still
gotta
hire
get-
me.
I don't think they would.
You don't think?
Because they would think that you would try to organize everybody else.
You know what's
They're trying to hire people that they can exploit.
I'll tell you what's funny though. When I go to these job interviews, I do break my English a little bit. You know, I've had like 10 restaurant jobs. They thought they could exploit me. Then they see how slow I am and they fire me.
Yeah. But that's why it's like you got to get a white guy job. You got to work at like the Italian gym.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
It's like, or like even maybe not a gym where it's like public facing, but like one of those places where it like it looks kind of like an auto body shop, but then you poke your head in and they're actually doing something with marble.
Yeah.
And it's like marble finishings or something.
What do you think?
Bunch of like sculptures.
What do you think is the easiest, most brain dead job in the world?
Something like what I do. I mean, it'd be something like warehouse, like Long Island City.
Now, do you have numbers and shit?
You get off the 7 train.
You got to keep track of like 67-3 goes to Iowa, 67-4 goes here, because that would drive me nuts.
No, that's not even that. But it's like to get a real dumb guy job, you got to leave the city and you got to get on the 7 train and you go to by like Hunter Point.
Yeah.
Where it's like all factories and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like at night, there's just nothing there. You walk by. I used to work over there. There's like factories and just these like industrial buildings where there's just shit happening.
Just a bunch of dumb guys.
You hear a bunch of You hear a bunch of drills. There's a guy soldering. There's a guy who's just like he's got like a big like cart full of like scrap metal. That kind of job. It still exists. If you're down to work, those are real work. That's real work though. That's not. I
want
around.
Something in my neighborhood, and I don't even care what it is. I just don't want to have to get on the train to go to work.
Yeah, I mean, you need something that's like simple. Because I don't think you're looking to do real work.
I'd work at the garden. I want to stand somewhere and just play with my phone.
Exactly. You don't want the kind of job where you're like, oh, shit. Oh, well.
I'm buying the charger.
Let's just ride this shit out.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Let's plug some dates, huh?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to find out about the middle of May, but I'm going to be around New York. I'm going to be at the Grizzly Pear. I got...
Anybody needs some IKEA furniture built?
Yeah. I got Greenwich Village.
TaskRabbit.
Broadway. Yeah, so we're going to work it out.
Throw your resume out here if anybody's hiring.
I could build IKEA. I can mount stuff. I'm good at standing at banks.
Good, strong back.
I know about sexual harassment.
Yeah, people person. You can communicate.
Kind of famous.
Show up on time. Yeah, you could go live from wherever you're working.
I should try to get a job at McDonald's and go live, baking hamburgers all day.
I mean, I think you could go. You can go live anywhere. But it's you got to get a job where it's like, you're down to like, once you start working, I feel like most people who hire you probably are happy with the work that you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only people that aren't happy with the work that you do are when you try to do something that you can't actually do good.
Well, it's all about kissing ass. I did a lot of restaurant business stuff.
Yeah.
And really,
but that's actually like, you really are working.
And the thing that sucks about it is you're kissing ass all day. It makes me feel less of a person.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think some of this, too, it comes down to, like, how desperate you are. Right now, you're not, like, in desperation mode.
Yeah, because I still got TaskRabbit.
Well, you still got that. You got a little bit of money. So it's like once you actually get into a situation where it's like, shit's really getting bad for me, then you can really turn it up.
They just offered me, like, 25 cruises if I want.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can go back to the life.
The money is, when you think about the money you make in reality of New York, you make nothing, like me, compared to a cruise ship. In 3 days, you're never going to make $2,500 in New York. It's like...
Yeah, but it's also like, at that point, you're paying to live in New York, but you don't actually live in New York.
Right.
Yeah. So there's the trade-off. So, man, imagine that.
I want a cool job, man, where I don't look like a loser.
Oh, yeah. But if you got to wear like a suit.
I would do it. That would be great. Be a hotel guy.
Nah, I think like a job.
Well, imagine if you're at the front desk of a hotel.
Sitting at a desk. Oh, yeah, that too. I could see that.
My hair cut nice.
Being a concierge would be sick.
That would be sick.
Somebody comes down and it's like, hey, I need some tickets to Hamilton.
I get some Stetson.
Like, then you go, but I know a guy. Hold on.
I would be that guy, and I do know a guy.
There you go. I mean, like this. Hey, I need a girl. You know anybody?
I know a girl.
On. There you go. Yeah. No blondes.
I got you.
Next thing you know, we're sending a girl up to room 405.
Yeah. Let me ask you something.
Hey, you like to party?
You attracted to Nicole Kidman?
Yeah. Hey, you do a little bit of, you know a little bit of snow?
A little bit of baby powder.
Yeah, I need a guy. I'm looking to get a boost.
Why don't you get me in at your job, Whack, like I don't know nobody?
I might be able to get you a job. I mean, they're opening the store next month.
Let's see what
You
happens.
can get a job downtown.
Right on
No,
the forklift.
concierge would be like that. That you get some stories out of that too.
Hell yeah.
If you're working at like, especially like a kind of nice place
The
over
Marriott
here,
or something.
or whatever, like the fancy one is by like 8th Avenue, where
Yeah.
it's like everybody's dressed like a fucking train conductor.
Or I'd go to that Chinese one, the Yotel. That would be cool. I'd be,
People, but that's the kind of job where it's almost like it's ideal because you're always doing something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Somebody comes
opening
down.
doors.
Not even that. You don't open. That's the door guy. Concierge is like the fixer. He's the guy where it's like, hey, this girl won't leave my room.
No
I
way.
I think she's bleeding, and it's like, all right, yeah. And he slips you $300.
Wow.
And you got you're like the wolf in Pulp Fiction. It's
Dude, I
like,
need it.
You got to solve a problem.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a concierge.
Hey, man, you speak Chinese?